Rita? How are you? Rita, I have not forgot the post office box. My hubby's going this afternoon. Hey, Mama, 4 kids. How are you? I thought I was over watching Natasha's and I said, hey, Kayenne, how are you? Thank you so much for all for joining. I was over watching Natasha's and when she was getting ready to end, I thought, I'll go live for just a little bit. Um, Yeah, I didn't. I thought I was going to have to go to Nashville today. I'm doing pretty good, Rita. I'm doing pretty good. I thought I was going to have to go to Nashville today for a Hey Mo, for a doctor's appointment, and I have osteoporosis, and I had to go. I have to go get a shot once every 6 months for treatment. But my vitamin D levels have to be at a certain range, and my vitamin D is critically low. So my doctor actually caught it in enough time. He saw my lab results, and he put the two and two together that um and he messaged me about my levels and actually told me to hold up on making the trip. Gonna call me in some vitamin D, and we'll recheck it in 4 weeks if my levels have leveled out enough to where I can take the injection. I'll go get it then. So yeah, my vitamin D levels were too low for me. I had an appointment today, KN at Vanderbilt, about 125 miles for me. I was supposed to go get an injection for osteoporosis, but my vitamin D levels are too low for me to get it. So my doctor canceled my appointment. But yes, guys, what's going on in Natasha is what I want to talk to y'all about, okay? Is exactly. And if it upsets people, I'm sorry, but Natasha is my friend and I'm going to talk about it. Okay? Yes, it does help with anxiety, Mama 4 kids. It sure does. And I can tell when my vitamin D levels are off because I have anxiety anyway. And I could tell that something was off because I've been having to take more of my medicines that I just take on an as needed basis. I'm more edgy. I can definitely tell that my vitamin D levels were off. And I see an endocrinologist at Vanderbilt, and it amazed me that he was looking far enough ahead at his schedule to realize what I was coming in for, how, and remembered that how far I live from the clinic, and was messaging me on my Vanderbilt Health portal to tell me, wait a minute, hey Christine, to wait a minute, don't leave home yet. Let's talk about this before I get on the road. So, guys, when you can find a doctor like that cares about you as a human, that not putting you out, out to have to make that trip, that means a lot. And Dr. Baum, oh man, he is the bomb. I'm just gonna tell you. I really like him. Um, but we'll recheck it 4 weeks and hopefully my levels have gone up and I can get the shot. He said if not, we'll do it another 4 weeks. We'll keep rechecking it every 4 weeks until I can get my shot. And it's a shot I take every 6 months. So, but I'm really hoping that I can get it scheduled for the next one, for like a Friday, a Thursday or Friday, because it's Prolia is what the medicine is, and it causes you to have muscle cramps sometimes. And I'd really like for my husband to be home with me at least like the day after. And if I had gotten the shot today, I would be home tomorrow by myself. Or my son would be home with me, but he's 21. He doesn't know much about taking care of, things like that. But okay, guys, I just want to talk to y'all, okay? Look. Hey Renee, how are you, girl? Um, some people may agree with me on this, some people may not, and that's perfectly fine. That's the best part about this world is we can agree to disagree on things, okay? But Natasha and Lynn have been busting their rear ends to cover Gabby's case and to bring everyone the most current news, current up to date news that they can. Why get on there body shaming and making fun of them? Why? Wait a minute. Search and rescue. I've been trying to reach you too, and I wrote your email down wrong. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can get. Wait a minute. Let me get that pause. I'm sorry about that, guys. Search and rescue. Uh, Let me type in my email. If you don't mind, search and rescue, write, email me if you can, like pretty quickly, so that I'll have it, okay? Because I wrote something wrong trying to write yours out. I'm about to type it out for you. I'm typing it out for you right now. Oh, Mo beat me to it. There it is, search and rescue. It's mycasediscussion@gmail.com. Yeah, mama 4 kids, it's just sad. Thank you so much, Mo, for doing that, and search and rescue, if you don't mind, email me. I check my email all throughout the day, okay? Mama 4 kids, you're right. Attacks are bound to happen, but sometimes people people say things behind a keyboard that they would not say to your face. I don't know what it is about people these days. They think that they can just say whatever they want to and that people's feelings don't get hurt. Newsflash, just because someone does this right here, just because someone has a channel and does this, not that I'm on the level of Natasha, I'm not on the level of Natasha. I know that. But Natasha and Lynn are my friends. And just because someone has a YouTube channel does not mean they're made of nerves of steel. They have feelings just like everyone else. And guys, there are things in this world, diseases people can have that can cause you not to be able to lose weight. And honestly, if somebody's looks and their weight are the only thing negative you have to say about them, move on. Exactly, mama 4 kids. Yeah, they act like they don't know that they don't have any feelings or anything. Hey, Larry, and that you can just let it just go right over you. But you can't. Guys, I'm telling you, you cannot do that. Um, you can't just let things like that just go on. Just like, it doesn't matter. You can't. So, please, I mean, when you're in chats, I know that it gets a little tense at times and everybody's wanting information as fast as they can get it and stuff. But please remember these people, creators have feelings too. Just remember that, okay? And YouTube is just like a television. If you're that upset at someone and you think, "Oh, I can't listen to this anymore," change the station, turn it off, leave it. And before anyone says anything, no, Natasha did not ask me to say any of this. Natasha doesn't even know I'm live right now. You can ask Mo. She is one of the mods that I talk to the most often. I literally had turned on StreamYard and was about to hit go live, and I text Mo and said, "Hey, I'm about to go live for a few minutes. If you can join, I would appreciate it." Mama 4 kids, exactly. I had to leave for a little bit because I was like, "Hey, Cricket, Natasha and Lynn." Oh, okay, search and rescue. I'll get it, and I won't share your personal email either. Um, Larry, I'm going to respectfully disagree there because, well, I won't say that none of Natasha's subs abuse other creators, but I've been in Natasha's chat for several months, and for the most part, they are a pretty good group of people. They have a lot of compassion for people. Um, People get behind a keyboard and they become a keyboard warrior. They think, oh, I can say this, and this, and it's okay. But it's not okay, guys. I mean, it's really not okay. Um, you want to know what I really try to do when I'm in a chat? If I type something, I always try to read it back and think to myself, how is it going to sound when it's received? Did I type it out the way that I want it to be perceived or received? Am I perfect? No. I've made mistakes. I made a huge mistake. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Natasha never wants her subs to go after another creator for any reason. Even if it's a creator that's went after Natasha, will tell her subs, don't go bother them. Don't go. Don't. If the only reason you're going to their channel is to attack them, don't go. Don't go bother them. And I guess, guys, it was just bothered me. You know that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Mom of four kids, I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to be point blank honest with everyone here. Okay. I have most everyone knows I had a stroke 10 years ago. The stroke damaged a part of my brain that, oh, thank you, Mama, four kids. I appreciate that. The stroke damaged a part of my brain, causes me to have migraines. Hey guys, how are you? Um, and when I have a migraine, they're called hemiplegic migraines. My body responds like like I've had a stroke every time I have a migraine. And guys, this week for the first time since February, my eye has twitched, my left eye, which is usually my sign that a migraine is coming on. So I've had to cut back on it. I've had to cut back on going live. I've had to cut back on watching some of my favorite channels because the stress and the aggravation is not worth what it could do to my family. The hurt it could cause my family. It's not worth it. I'm not going to let it. I'm not going to let YouTube take me away from my family. Does that make sense? I mean, it took me 10 years to get my health back to where it is now. I'm not going to let anything on purpose, purposely go places that is going to cause me problems. Hey, Mr. Jen, how are you? I mean, I've put boundaries up all around me. Yeah, Larry, it did. I'm not denying it. And the only reason I went on her panel, Larry, the only reason I went on her panel is because people were saying I was over there begging for subs. I never begged for a single sub. Not one time. Not once. Not one iota time. Not one time. I've never said a bad thing about Natasha. Natasha is my friend. We have talked about things. We have come to we are fine. In fact, I text Natasha today and I've been on the phone with Natasha today. We text back and forth. That's called being an adult and working through differences. Yeah, that's true, Renee. But I lost Renee. He's not joking. I lost 64 subs that night. I went back and looked at Social Blade, guys. I did. I lost 64 subs that one night. 64, but that's okay. God bless me with that and more. I mean, you know what I mean? It's okay. But and people may get aggravated at me taking up for Natasha, and I don't see it so much taking up for Natasha. I'm asking you to put yourself in her shoes. How would you feel if someone attacked you over your looks? How would you feel if someone attacked you over the way that you spoke? How would you feel if, like for Lynn, if someone attacked you over something like over something like Lynn says or does? Not everyone looks, speaks, or feels the same way. Not everyone does. This world would be very boring if we all looked and acted the same way. And I will. Christine sure did. She watched me when I only had 15 subs. Mm-hmm. Yep. Christine was watching me when I had 15 subs. Guys, it is no joke. My first two subs were my husband and my son. Yeah. Yeah. Facebook is a lot different than YouTube. Facebook is a whole, I mean, YouTube is a whole lot different. So they're totally different places. Facebook, Renee is right. You knew what you were getting. Over here, you never know what's going to be thrown at you. Voices, you're exactly right, sweetie. You're exactly right. The trash took itself out. As much as it hurt, guys, I'm not going to lie to y'all. That week hurt me bad. I mean, not just you, not, I don't mean like YouTube wise. I mean emotionally. That week hurt me bad. I had a very hard time even coming to terms with that week. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's why I'm trying to tell you, watch what you say to people. Exactly, voices. You're exactly right. Oh, thank you, Renee. It was a hard week. I'm not sugarcoating it at all, guys. It was a hard week. And that's why I can sympathize with where Natasha and Lynn are right now. People say things to you and they don't realize the repercussions of their words. Words have meaning and they hurt. They hurt, guys. Hey, Natasha. How are you, girl? Words have meaning and they hurt people. And people want to know all that they can about this case. Can you imagine if we didn't have people like Natasha, Jay, and all these other YouTubers that are working night and day to get us information? It was a great live, Natasha. It was a great live. But can y'all imagine how it would feel? And if, how we would feel if we didn't have these people to get this information for us? I mean, I'm being serious here. We all want the information, so don't attack the people that's getting the information for you. Please don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth hurting someone. Natasha usually does a panel call in after her lives. Today, mm-mm. She couldn't because of the way people were acting. It's different to have, yes, Mo, it is different to have a healthy debate with someone. But when you start body shaming and all that, That's just, you've crossed the line. Exactly, mom of 4 kids. You're exactly right. Um, you're exactly right. If you would not say something to someone's face, eyeball to eyeball, don't type it on a computer and hit send. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's like I've told y'all over and over and over again. You don't know when that one last jab that you're going to take at someone is going to be what it takes to send them over the edge. And personally, I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want to have to answer for that. I don't want to. I don't want that. I don't want that karma or whatever you want to call it. I don't want that coming my way. Yeah, they were blaming Natasha and Lynn for standing up for themselves. Gross. It is gross. They were literally blaming Natasha and Lynn for sticking up for themselves. So, what are Natasha and Lynn supposed to do? Let y'all sit there and say whatever they want, whatever you want to them, and sit there with a smile on their face? That's not how the world works, and we all know that. Some of them people were never told no, just like Brian Landry was never told no enough in his life. That Rita, they were being ugly to Natasha and Lynn on Natasha's live today. And then when they took up for themselves, they made even harsher comments that they were taking time away from the live to combat what these people were saying about them. Like they were just supposed to sit there and take it. That's gross. You don't hurt someone and expect them to sit there and not defend themselves. You don't do that. Like I said, guys, when I started this right here, the only person that even knew that I was going live was Mo, and I literally text her when I was about to hit. I'd already typed my information into StreamYard, and I was about to hit enter. And I text Mo and I said, I'm going live for a few minutes to hang out. Do you want to come join me? That's it. Natasha did not know. Lynn did not know. No one from Natasha's live knew. It upset me. It made me angry, and I wanted to come and talk about it. It's not okay behavior. It's not. I swear they should put an application, make people fill out an application for conduct before they let you open a YouTube account. Just be good, moral, decent people. It's not that hard. Seriously, it's not that difficult. Natasha, I'm so sorry that they were that hard to you on land today. You did an excellent job on your live. You really did. Yes, exactly, Christine. As mothers and grandmothers, how can you teach your children about life if you're body shaming? Exactly. Yes, Natasha, exactly. There needs to be a psych eval before you can have a YouTube channel, any social media platform for that matter. Before you can open a social media account, you should have to do a psych eval. I swear you should. Voices, they do. You're welcome, Natasha. You're welcome, girl. It's like I told him. I mean, this just isn't right. It isn't. But Natasha, I mean, I know that you say you're used to it, but I don't think you ever get totally used to it. And your friends that have been watching you for a while, we can tell when it's bothering you more. And today I could tell it was bothering you more. And I didn't do this in any way to hurt you anymore. I did this right here to say, stop it. Oh, okay, search and rescue. I'll email you as soon as I get off of here. I will. I will. Thank you so much for emailing me, and I'll get back with you. I promise. You know, Renee, some people just have no clue. They really don't. Natasha shouldn't have to get used to it. You have a great day too, search and rescue. Voices, they do need more follow through. Mo, exactly. Even if Natasha is used to it, it doesn't make it right. It does not make it right. And not only that, they were also fat shaming, body shaming Cassie during when Natasha was playing her interview. Oh, Natasha, I'm sorry, girl. I mean, even attacking Cassie for her looks. And like Natasha said in her live, nobody is a 10. If you look down at your body or if you look in the mirror and you think your body is a 10, I'm going to go ahead and hurt your feelings. It's not. And you do not have the right to body shame another human being. Stop it, miss. Stop it. You wonder why kids act the way they do? They're learning this behavior at home. Tick Turtle, you're so funny. Yeah, Natasha, honey, maybe you do need some rest. Hey, Jennifer Johnson, I don't understand it either, guys. I don't understand how anyone could get could enjoy making fun of others. I don't. And guys, just to show you how cruel this world is, this video is titled "Let's Talk About the YouTube World." And y'all know what we've been talking about. Can you believe someone has given me a thumbs down on this video? I guess I stepped on someone's toes. Renee, oh my God. Renee said, in my head, I'm a 10. Then my mirror laughs at me and says, go home, girl, you're drunk. You know, it's the people being bullied. Yes, mama, 4 kids, that got me too. What they don't realize is what they're doing is bullying people, and people have the right to stand up for themselves. They have the right to stop whatever they're doing and defend themselves. Voices, that's why they make makeup. Girl, I haven't worn makeup in so long. My makeup would probably forget even how to go up on my face. They should have been mad at the bullies. Exactly, Mo. Exactly. But no, Mo, they were getting mad at Natasha and Lynn for sticking up for themselves. The people against bullying are the ones that are actually the bullies. Yes, tick turtles. Yes. Yeah, victim blaming. Like victims should not take up for themselves. Exactly, mama, 4 kids, exactly. They tend to forget that the case that we're following started with domestic violence, some form of bullying, some form of harassment. I mean, it's all around this case. And the creators that are trying to bring you information and bring light to this case, you're going to attack them? Seriously? Y'all need to get out of here. Y'all need to go on somewhere with that business. It is victim blaming. It's like someone said earlier. You might as well say, like, well, Shanann deserved what happened to her, or Gabby deserved what happened to her. Hey, Tia. Hey, Native Pride. Exactly, Native Pride. Exactly. It needs to be talked about. There needs to be more attention brought to it. And hey, Anne Marie, I'm glad that Natasha is. Hey, Blondie Frazier, how are you? Um, I'm glad that Natasha brings awareness to the different topics. I learned something, honestly, guys. I learned something every time that I watch Natasha. I learned something to make my life better. Yeah, Larry, that's exactly right. Oh no, guys, there was actually a comment in there too today. Even someone was trying to make it a racial thing, and it just Jennifer, it does get worse. It does get worse if you ignore it. It does get worse. Tick Turtle, I'm just going to tell you, I like me some snacks and I like to eat. So this girl's probably just going to stay on the little chunky side. And as long as I'm healthy and I'm alive to be with my family, that's all I care about. Oh, Christine, my son, my kid, both of my boys were bullied when they were in their preteens, and it's horrible. It's hard, guys. If you've never had a child go through that, count yourself very lucky. My youngest son had a chair pulled out from under him when he went to sit down at school one day, and he took a very hard fall on the concrete floor. They called me at work, and I had to go get him. We had to go to the ER. They thought he had broken his tailbone. Oh, you talk about a hot mama. Lord, I was steaming. Hey, Capri. I was a steaming mama when I got back to the school the next day when I went to go pick up his classwork because they made me keep him home from school. The doctor told me to keep him home from school because he was having to take pain meds and stuff. And I told that principal, because that was like the second time we'd already talked about bullying two other times before. So really made the third time. I told her, I said, I'm giving you one last opportunity, and the next time we discuss my son being bullied, I will have an attorney with me. I said, I don't care whose child it is that's bullying him. This is stopping, and it's stopping today. Hey, Rose. And suddenly, when I told them that I would get an attorney involved, suddenly everything got better. But I meant business. You're going to leave my kids alone. Leave my kiddos alone. Oh, mom of four kids. I'll tell you, I was steaming. That principal told me, she said, your face is turning red. I said, you do not have any idea how mad I am right now. I said, this is stopping. When my child is laying at home on pain medication, Oh, thank you, Rose. When I said my child's laying at home on pain medication because of the act of another student that doesn't know how to behave, I said something's going to change. And it did change. It did change. Natasha, are you still here, girl? Are you okay? She may have went to lay down. I don't know. Oh, Jennifer, you know moms though. When we finally have had enough and we lay the law down, people, they tend to pay attention to us. Tick Turtle, I was sitting on my hands during part of that live. Yeah, I hope she's getting some rest. I really do. Are you feeling better, Capri? I was just about to ask you. People, this world is full of cruel people. This world is full of cruel people. Um, Rose, people were attacking her and Lynn uh in her chat, in her live earlier. They were body shaming. They were just it was awful. And she didn't even get to do her open panel, you know how she usually does. And she didn't get to do her open panel. People are just cruel. Yes, today, just a few minutes ago. Just a few minutes ago. It ended, I guess, about, let's see, it ended about 40 minutes or so, I guess, ago. And steroid bellyache. Feel nasty. Maybe you'll feel better. After the steroids kick in, Capri, you should get to feeling better, a lot better. Yeah, Melanie, that people are absolutely disgusting online. Yeah, but Larry, that's what I've been trying to say. Behind a keyboard, it's so easy to say things. You know what I mean? It's so easy to type out, all these things. Bye, Mama for Kids. Thank you for stopping by. And but guys, always think about what you're saying. Like I said, I type it out. I reread it to myself most of the time before I ever hit send to make sure that what I've typed out is how I want it to come across. Hey, Blue Rose, we're doing great. How are you? Yes, Jennifer, exactly. Choose to be kind and uplift people. Hey, Sharon Ann. Kindness costs nothing, guys. Kindness is absolutely 100% free. Free. It costs nothing to be kind to someone. But, Larry, there's a difference in going through life uh, without being offended, and then people going through life attacking you for something that you might not have any control over, like attacking your weight, attacking your hair color, things like that. That's uncalled for. Um, if I mean, not liking the taste of a meatloaf is a lot different than someone calling you fat or making, hey Daniel, or making fun of the outfits you have on that day. Things like that. Christine, exactly. A kind word can make your day. It sure can. Think about it like this. For those of you that are married or have a significant other, when you get up in the morning, if your significant other or or spouse says a grouchy word to you, like, says something really, really ugly to you. Welcome back, Search and Rescue. Says something really, really ugly to you, or if they get up in the morning and they are extremely, extremely nice to you, does that not make the difference in your day? Yes, Rose RN is absolutely correct. People can misinterpret the way that a text or an email is meant to come across. That's why it's important when you get something, if you think that it may have been meant another way, ask the person. Say, hey, could you tell me what you meant by this? Instead of just automatically assuming that it was something mean, that they meant to say something mean. Yeah, guys, please hit that thumbs up. I mean, this I thought was an uplifting chat, and I got a thumbs down. Can you believe that? That's how cruel people are. Leave your DNA on that thumbs up and that subscribe button for me, please. And I do genuinely want to I do genuinely want to tell all of you, thank you so, so much for being a part of our team. I love the interaction. I love seeing all the names and the faces coming in here. Oh my goodness. Rose, are you serious? See, people are just crazy. Yeah. Mm. That's just But guys, unfortunately in today's world, words have consequences. Words have consequences. Yeah, guys, Rose just put the group or a Facebook group in the chat. If you would like to be a part of our case discussion Facebook group, the Rose just put the link in the chat. Feel free to join it. We just started the group back up, so there's going to be more things going into it as the more that it grows. But oh, I personally think she's beautiful too, Chick Turtle. I do. I think she's beautiful. She's got a beautiful heart, and it's just people need to be nicer. Hey, Michelle, people need to be nicer, and there's no need in saying something to purposely hurt someone's feelings. I'm sick of body shaming too, Rose. I am so sick of it. There's no sense at all in body shaming someone. None. None. Y'all don't realize, some of y'all may not realize, there are things that get diseases and illnesses that cause people or prevents people from being able to lose weight. They can't lose weight. Yeah. Search and rescue, unfortunately so. Misery does love company. Tick Turtle, I'm gonna tell you what, earlier today, I was like, "This is just about to just" you know what I mean? It was just one of those days, I'll just say that. Jennifer Johnson took me Jennifer Johnson says, "It took me a bit, but I've grown quite fond of Natasha." Guys, I'm sure most of you realize by now, most people found Natasha because of somebody saying something negative about Natasha, and they went to her page to investigate it themselves and grew to love her. That's how I found her. Exactly, Larry. Any type of shaming, physical or mental, anything like that is disgusting. It's off limits. And it there's no need in it. Daniel, you know what? Like I said, my channel is small compared to Natasha's. My channel is very small. But if someone comes in here and attacks me, I'm going to stand up for myself. Rose, it was today. I'm just going to tell you, Rose, today in her chat was terrible. That's right. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. Everyone is. Exactly. Everyone is beautiful. Imagine how boring this world would be if we all looked alike, thought alike. Michelle, I'm sorry that you've ever been made feel that way. I am. I'm truly sorry. I'm sorry that anyone ever made you feel like that. Um, my mom was severely obese. Larry, you're exactly right. But my mom was severely obese, and I saw the stares that she got when we would go places. It was awful. There you go, Rose. Find three nice things to say about everyone you meet or know. Exactly. Find three nice things to say about everyone that you meet and know. That's what you should do. And I'll tell you something that my husband and I started doing. When we feel ourselves about to get upset or about to get angry or something about something, we literally count to three or we count to five, even if it's inside of our head. We count before we let any words come out of our mouth to give ourselves time to think about what we're about to say. Daniel, unfortunately, you're right. Oh, Renee, see, there you go. A smile can change everything. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. But but we do. And the joke the other day was there was something said by someone else that my husband knew was going to make me mad. And he kind of patted me on the shoulder and said, "This might be one you want to count to 10 before you respond." But it broke the ice And it made me really stop and think about it before I responded. And but he knows me well. 26 years, he should know me well, but he did. He told me, he said, "This is one that you probably need to think, count to 10 at least before you respond." And I didn't get mad at him, but he knew that I needed that extra time. Oh, guys, y'all are so sweet, thinking of 3 positive things about someone else. Can I ask y'all to do me a favor, please? If you have Natasha's email, cell phone number, or any way to contact her, think of 3 nice things about Natasha and send them her way today. Just 3 nice things about Natasha. Oh, really, Christine? Oh, thank you, Capri. Rose, thank you. I'm so proud of all of y'all. I love my mods. I really do. And Rose has helped me. Teresa, I am. I'm in West Tennessee. I am. I'm in Tennessee. Rose has helped me a lot, y'all. Rose and I kind of clicked. Rose is a nurse. I'm a nurse. And oh, thank you, Search and Rescue. That is so sweet. Thank you. But and then Rose, I can like toss things off of, like I can Mo and Capri in a hurry and say, "What do you think about this?" Or so, this came across to me like this. Did I interpret this wrong? And Rose isn't afraid to tell me, "Hey, you might want to go back and look at that again. Maybe they meant this by it." Oh, okay. I live near Jackson, Teresa. Girl, if I lived near Strawberry Plains, I'd be in the Smoky Mountains all the time. I love me some Pigeon Forge. Guys, this is so sweet. But guys, if you do have a way to contact Natasha, send her a nice message and tell her 3 things. And it was Rose's idea. 3 things that good, Michelle. Thank you so much. 3 things, 3 positive things. Yes. Mo has always told me that we have the very best subs. And guys, we might be small in number, but we're huge in heart. And that's what I love about y'all. Yes, and Lynn too. If you have a way to contact Lynn, send Lynn a message to tell her 3 positive things about her. Oh, thank you, my sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate all of y'all so much. It really bothered me the way that they were treated today, and this just goes to show that you don't always have to see eye to eye for people. But let me see if I can. Do you have her email, Rose? Oh shoot, I'll just put her. Type in her email, I guess. I want to make sure. I mean, I know she puts her cell phone number up, but I'm nervous about. Okay, Rose is gonna post her email. Hey, Auntie JoJo. It upset me too, my sweetheart, how that live ended. I knew it was not the way. Okay, Michelle. I knew it was not the way that. Yeah. Sharon, they were body shaming and then saying some other things. And when she and Lynn tried to defend themselves, people got upset that they were trying to defend themselves. And I'm like, come on, you can't go at someone like that and expect them not to take up for themselves. Yes, it was the trolls, y'all. Right there is Natasha's email, guys. Um, I know that she scrolls her phone number, guys. I want to get her permission before I post her phone number, okay? Oh, wait a minute. Did I do that right? Rose, I pinned one. Is that the right one? Because you went back and true crime. Uh, before I post it. Do we have Lynn's? Wait a minute. I actually do have Lynn's. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. I do have Lynn's. Okay. I was just making sure that I did it right. Let me find Lynn's. Well, I thought that I had Lynn's. Let me scroll down through here because we've emailed each other. Give me just a second, guys. I'm looking for it, okay? Yeah, there it is. Well, I will be. I clicked one too many times. It knocked me off of where I was at. Oh, come on. Guys, just a second. I am looking for it. I promise you. Okay, yeah, guys, here. Oh, you got it, my sweetheart. Okay, all right, that's good. All right, guys. Yes, there's Lynn's. Y'all go leave them a nice word. Three things, three positive things about them. Okay. Yeah, and we're gonna hold on and let Rose double check Natasha's. Okay, to make sure she's got it right. Is it true crime? Okay, Capri. That's nice of you, Christine. I hope this makes her smile. I hope this brightens her day. I really do, guys. And just remember this is something that y'all can do for people. Um and it's free, because I know not everyone has the Okay, I'm going to change it right. Let me change the pin right there. I'm going to replace it. Y'all make sure, verify that you've got her email address down right. Okay, guys? Um, Sharon, you can do it either way you want to. You can go to one of her last live and leave 3 positive things you want, leave a positive comment, or you can send an email. You can do whichever one that you want to, but just leave 3 positive things. Hey, Life in the Red Kim, just leave 3 positive words of encouragement or 3 positive things. There's no sense in anyone having their feelings hurt, guys. None. Um, the good part about YouTube is you can X right off of it if you don't want to watch someone, but you don't have to hurt their feelings. That's unnecessary. Um, Wait a minute, Rose just texted. But yeah, just leave 3 positive words of encouragement, okay? It doesn't hurt any it does kindness is free, guys. It doesn't cost 1 penny to be kind to someone. Not a single cent. In fact, your life is going to be better in the end. Hey, Life in the Red Kim, girl, how are you? Your life is going to be better in the end if you are kind to people. I promise you that. It is. It's going to be a lot better. And I would hate to know that I said something that hurt someone unnecessarily. Do you know what I mean? Now, are there times that you have to defend yourself? Of course. Done it with my own family. But just to sit there because you don't like the way that someone is covering a case or whatever, the cat is exactly right. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Be kind. Be kind as you can be. That's it. It's easy to do. It's really, really easy to do. Okay, I'll text her, Rose. I'll text her and tell her. All right, guys, it's starting to storm here, so I better get off of here. I have satellite internet, so a lot of times my internet will cut out anyway when it's storming. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Three positive things. 3 positive things. And be kind to someone. You never know when your kindness. Oh, you be safe too, Red Kim. You never know when your kind word or your kind act is the only kindness someone's going to see that day. So just be kind. All right, guys. I love you all so much. If you get a chance, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Share this out wherever you can to all your social media platforms, wherever you can. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.